Yo, we back. This shit the stage, man. The ladies edition. I gotta roll out the red carpet for my ladies today. You know what I'm saying? This is about the ladies today. It is ladies Wednesday, man. Ladies Wednesday. This all about the ladies today, man. Let me get this tweet out so the females could pull up. Um, Make sure we roll the red carpet out for the ladies. We had Nay in here, Ajane in here, the goddess. She is officially battling AB. She's officially battling Ajane, the goddess, and AB. We will be going down, you know, getting all these tweets out and don't be inboxing us. Getting all these rolling out the red carpet for the ladies. This is the ladies edition for today, man. We only interviewing ladies today. You feel me? Of course the ladies be late, but we gonna roll out the red carpet for the ladies, man. Ajane Goddess and ABZ will be going down. Will be going down. September 23rd. Ruinous, man. Ruinous 2. $5 live streams will still be available. We figuring out the door price. The door price will be $10 more than likely. Um, but we might do ladies $5, man. Door door price for niggas 10, ladies $5, man. I like the sound of that, man. We gotta get some females up in the building. Um, Ruinous 2 just got confirmed that will be a public event. The owner of the venue said we could bring people, security. We got security. So if you want to try some stupid shit, we getting you up out the bit. You feel me? So shout out to the venue. It will be where we had Elite at. So y'all gonna see that nice background. Main event, me and Rob Raw, Reaper Rail, I am 7, ABs and Ogenator Goddess just got added. Stretch and Juice Box. We will be making the final 2 announcements real soon. Um, this week, matter of fact, probably today. Probably no, not today. I'm sorry. Tomorrow. It's gonna be before the weekend. Just know that, cause I don't want to say, cause I'm trying to get some other shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know how that shit go, man. Shezso, we waiting on her. Just sent the link to her and shit. Um, yeah, man. For the next month, for this month, tomorrow is January. I said January. Tomorrow, June 1st. I don't got it. For the whole month of June, I do not have it. Don't ask me for nothing. I don't got it. Tomorrow, I'm on a strict budget till June. I don't got it. I'm telling you, I promise. Only thing I'm paying for is bills. So just let y'all know. You know what I'm saying? I don't got it. You feel me? I don't got it. I just kicked out some cash and I don't got it. Um, we waiting on She So You. Just sent the link out. You ladies, man. I was just talking to her and she just said, okay, bet. I said, I'm setting up now. Now she disappeared. You ladies, man. Yeah, man. So it's up and it's stuck. We still got Reborn. Main event, I am seven Quays the God. Co-main event, me and Matt Cass the God. I think Trey Boogie is officially about to be on the roster. He cannot seem to keep level headed with the previous owner. So, we got a nice spot for him. Noon is on the roster. Noon is also on Rookie versus Vets. He got him a dog. Uh, Dylan, Kush, they've been promoting. July 8th, we add in one more battle, more than likely, because somebody's outside that I really want on the platform. So we got me, sub two co-main event. A Beezy and Stretch is the main event. Mike Beasley versus SK, and we adding one more battle. I'm trying to get it confirmed so I can send it to Anix. Then we got Condemned, man. Condemned. The main event, Baby J and Baby, I said Baby J. Baby James and Rob Raw, man. If y'all in the building, I think Quay said he's gonna do $10 for that. But all the live streams will remain $5 if you cannot be in the building. Live streams will stay at $5. In the building probably be 10. Um Co-main event, Hot Boy Shug, Dolo Undisputed, GSO Shug. We got Boda Great A plus. For any event you want to see, make sure you send your $5 and your Facebook name to welcome to the stage. We 10 days away. If we count today, we're 11, but we 10 days away from Reborn. Um, then we got Rookies versus Vets. The main event will be. You got static a little bit. The main event will be Big Homie and motherfucking Zilla. Without further ado, the woman.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's going
What's
on?
up, Domo?
Hey, I feel like I've been pressing you for this interview, and I couldn't get it
Really?
until after.
Yeah,
Is
that's the
that what it
best
was?
time, so we got a lot more to talk about.
Yeah, hey, that make more sense. I'm like, I know she not ducking me. You feel me?
No, 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 no. You know,
Yeah,
Texas traffic is crazy, man. I get off and it takes me an hour to get home. Like, I'm still in my work clothes. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. I made it. What's up?
it's funny you said that because when they booked us for the event, I didn't realize it was a holiday weekend, and I'm just like, why is it taking me so long to get everywhere?
Yeah,
Like,
I did. That's why I left. I got it. I arrived in Houston like at 2 p.m. I was there super early. You know what I'm saying? But I knew it was Memorial Day weekend, so that 45 in and out was gonna be crazy. And
yeah,
downtown gonna be crazy. You know what I'm saying? So and Texas traffic is like that period. So when it's a holiday, it's like three times as bad. So yeah, I'm already knowing. Like I didn't want to be tired.
see,
You know
my
what I'm
my
saying?
my flight didn't land till 5, so I'm like, damn, I'm already about to be late. I just got in Houston.
But you made it on time. You was the first battle.
Yeah, nah, but he told me to be there at like 7:30, so technically I was late. You know what I'm saying? I got there at 9 type shit. So
Yeah, but you wasn't supposed to be the first battle. It was supposed to be the surprise battle, but the
yeah,
surprise battle, she was also the chef and the caterer for the night, and one of the caterers for the night as well. So they kind of had to push it back because she cooking and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? No pun intended. But how you been, man? How you feeling after that? After
I was
that
just
though.
look, hey, look. I mean,
Mhm.
I already know like what I could do. You know what I'm saying? It was just more so like, it's just a new crowd, a new fan base. So I was just like, I just wanted,
You definitely gained some Houston fans. You
yeah,
definitely did gain some Texas fans.
yeah,
Like big ups to that. I'm not gonna lie. Like I've never seen you battle. I've heard about you. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I'm familiar with the stage due to Stat and I am Seven. You know, I am Seven is like my brother. We've been crew and Rob Raw DOA. You know what I'm saying? So I've never been on the stage. I just heard about you. You know what I'm saying? How So I was like, okay, that's a battle I'm looking forward to. So when the battle, I don't know if this is what we talk about, but I do want to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like you was like the tone setter, like the energy from that room. And I said this on my live when I did my prediction. I said this to everybody. I was like, the energy from that event started when Domo went,
yeah,
and it's like everybody was talking about this nigga that set the tone.
right,
So when you go up there, we gotta match that energy or better because you know what I'm saying? Because you set it off that way. Like old
Right.
dude, Jay Prince, he went first. I don't know if that was his first battle or not, but he went through his round clean. And it's
Right.
like he had like he had some shit, but he that energy that nigga your first two lines out the gate, you we was like oh shit, it's a motherfucking battle now. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like okay, we had a battle rap event now. Like you know what I'm saying? And it was like you was just wigging. You know, I feel like there was things that was missed sometimes a little bit, but at the end of the day, you had the crowd, you had the energy, and I know they're gonna want you back. You know what I'm saying? Like business wise, like even like my thing is how people are off stage. Like I know we are talented, but if you're not like a have some type of like a respect or professionalism about you. And it's like you had that since you walked. When I was seeing you get out the car, like I knew who you was by your do rag. I was like, Domo. You know what I'm saying? That nigga, that's the shiny do rag nigga. Domo, what's up, nigga? You know what I'm saying? And then like you
Yeah.
cool, you laid back people, like you were connecting with anybody. It wasn't like you was off in the corner being all by yourself or nothing. You know what I'm saying? You was mingling, get to know everybody. So it's like you made a name there. Like Houston know who Domo Guapo is now. So it's just like big ups to you. You know what I'm saying? That I know that shit feel great when you go to
Yeah.
a different fucking state and
Yeah.
then you come back home with some out of town fans. So it's like I know that felt great. I know that felt great going home with that dub, man.
Yeah. Like I travel a lot though, so for me that's regular. When I see when I seen how many people was there just for the first battle, I'm like, okay, I see this event gonna be lit. And I think for him, people gotta understand like closed venue and being on stage is two different things. Like that stage is different from you just being in a pit. So like when you on a stage, I didn't know how it was gonna be, but when you on the stage, you gotta do more than rap, and you could see the difference when he just rap and I work the stage and shit.
Right. With the spin the block event, it was like everybody on that bitch is talented. So when
Right,
you see that everybody in that bitch is talented with a pen, that means you gotta your stage performance is about to matter here.
right, right, yeah,
That it's about the stage performance. You know, not staying stagnant, not like you know what I'm saying, like engaging with the crowd. I hate that I went so far last.
yeah,
But it was like I'm glad I was able to see the other battles first, so I know what type of energy to give the crowd. And if
right,
you wasn't engaging with the crowd, if you wasn't stage performance, it was gonna be a lackluster performance no matter how good your material was in that
yeah,
building. Like that building was more for like you gotta have your stage performance
right.
down, pat.
That's
Like, you
I
know what I'm saying?
feel like that's what kind of like messed up Jada Prince performance, and then like I don't know if it was jitters or like, and then I felt like he was starstruck, like
Yeah.
like why you smiling?
Danny's watching you. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, like I don't know, man. So shout out to him though. That was actually his third battle, so I'm not expecting too much from that. You know,
Oh, okay. I mean
yeah,
he didn't do too in my opinion, he didn't do too bad. It's just like for that type of event,
yeah,
he just had the same he had to match that energy and that could be tough for the first person to start off the event, so you know
yeah,
what I'm saying, so it was like it's a tough spot, but it is what it is. It's like a learning lesson. So but you won that clear, like after your first line we all was like because dude went rapping for like 30 minutes or something. He
yeah.
didn't even rock for a long time.
That shit don't matter. I be telling people if you not hitting, that shit don't matter.
Yeah, if it's not hitting, you know what I'm saying? So, shit, what's up, man? What's up with the stage and shit? What's good today?
Hey, nothing. I wanted to because I was going to talk about you, but you jumped to me. Shout out to you and shit because I did have you winning clear, and like you said, I was wondering why you was rapping so long, but then they told us that it was supposed to be a 3 rounder. So what happened? What happened? Because I know it
Okay,
was
so,
yeah,
well, shout out to Nemesis. She's a sweetheart. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm first at the end of the day, I only accept battles that people I respect.
right,
So, because if I respect you, I'm going to take my time. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to take it serious. Like, researching you, all that. Like, like I'm taking time out of my life to for you.
right.
So big shout out to her. Her energy was great, amazing. She's a very, I'm just glad that she showed up. So first, Ice tell me that she missed her flight 3 times. So it was
Damn.
like, what? You know what I'm saying? So she told me she missed her flight, personal
Yeah,
business and stuff going on. Understandable. I wasn't doing no tripping. I'm just glad she made it and she made it safe. You
right,
know what I'm
right.
saying? So it was just like, okay, you made it. So we were supposed to battle after I want to say D Bell and Deuce Freight. We were supposed to
Yeah,
battle after them, but then she's like she doesn't have her third or second ready. And I was like, she's like, she got this half of the second, but she's
right,
literally at the venue writing for the third or whatever. So I was just like, I'm just like, okay, well, she nemesis. She probably gonna rebuttal, freestyle, come up with it real quick, whatever,
yeah,
whatever. So literally, when we're about to battle, it's like she only has one round ready, and this is
right.
like literally on the spot. Like he's like, mic up, while we putting on the mic. So it was just like I literally had to think, like everybody told me, AU, Iceman, everybody told me, no, fuck that shit. You had 3 rounds, 3 minutes worth of material, do 3 rounds, 30 minutes. But I'm
Yeah,
also a league owner. So
yeah,
it's like me mentally, it's like, okay, so should I be selfish and be like, let me just get this easy 3-0 then since she ain't ready? Or should I give the people who paid $30 to see this and the people
right.
who's gonna click on this link a show? So I'm like, we're gonna do the 1 round. So, but so what I had to do was I kind of cram in all that material in one. Some things I didn't say, so it's like I kind of was a little upset with myself because it was like, there were some times I was, stuttering it or whatever like that, and it's because that was really part of a different round, and I have to say something else because how I transitioned, with the flow, like it's still rhyming into another one. It wasn't gonna come off like that because a certain bar, our bar probably ended that round. And
Yeah,
then, I'm just, my transitions was off
right.
because it's ran together and something I didn't even say. I didn't get to get everything out. I probably only said like parts of my first, parts of my second, parts of my third. I didn't get to perform my entire material. And to me, it was just like, even how it's structured, like
Yeah,
even the delivery from if I want to go fast in and out of pocket or slow or storytelling, it was all catered to 3 rounds, not one. So it definitely affected my performance of actually what I really wanted to do. But at the end of the day, because I caught the VOD, that the footage came out great. It looks like a great battle. So it
right, right.
doesn't look like, oh, Shezso just blow her out. I didn't want that. I want click value, click value, click value. Oh, that's a good battle. That's a good battle. I don't want she won next. Like I didn't want that outcome. You know what I'm saying? So I just took a decision as a business, like what would actually, what I'm saying, be better for the long run. You know what I'm saying? So I just went with it. I think I ended up going like 8 minutes. I
Yeah,
realized how long I was going.
I didn't
So I
know.
was fucking up at the end because
Yeah,
I'm trying to hurry up. Now I'm fucking up.
I, I didn't know what was going on. So in my mind, I'm like, damn, is she getting crowd reaction or was she just rapping long as shit? I didn't know. Like,
I was rapping long as shit. I mean, it
it
was kind of both though, like, cause
was
these
both.
niggas was fucking with me. Niggas talking about, so, oh, these niggas horny, stop. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cause some lines I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? I kind of went a different angle, like,
Yeah,
I'm gay, but if I wasn't gay, I can fuck any nigga I want to type of fucking attitude. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it was like at the end of the day, I'm really, really just good at how it came out, So and I'm glad she showed up. But I really wish we would have win three. I think it would have just I think it would have hit a little bit harder.
I feel like I do feel like you still won, but I feel like if you was able to condense all three and then into one like a one rounder, it would have been a body. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now you don't. It's like in a 3 rounder, it's a marathon, so you're not jamming all your best material.
Exactly.
So
So I didn't
yeah,
have time to like separate, okay, this would be better, this would be better. Like, cause I'm literally on
I, 3 rounds.
stage
Yeah,
about to rap for three and be like, oh, you about to do one. Like,
right, right.
so it's like I'm trying to cram all of that shit, and it's like if I would have known, like even the day before, there's some things I could have like rewrote around, took out, put to make it more cleaner, make it more the transition wise, and it's just like I don't consider myself a vet yet, so it's just like I'm still not there enough
Yeah,
to be that like skilled to be like, okay, I could just switch it up like this. You know what I'm saying? I can freestyle, I can rebuttal, but trying to reorganize already written material that's really structured into a scheme, and you make sure you got to say every word so the scheme don't fuck up. That shit was kind of hard, and we was
And
rapping at like 1:10 a.m. You know?
yeah, and your brain remembers shit a certain way, so it's hard to like, I even me like when I write my material, I like no matter what I got, I'm not changing it because my mind remembers one way.
Yes,
Yeah,
memory muscle. So like I did remember, but some things I threw in there that I didn't write down because it needed to make sense, or the rhyme scheme needed to go with the next one. Cause you know what I'm saying. So it's just like. If people like with the footage and shit, I'm pretty sure people would probably say it's debatable and stuff because they don't know what happened behind scenes that was supposed to be originally a 3 round. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? And they can understand why I went as long as I did, or why some things were probably like, you know. So it's like,
yeah. I know for me, it wasn't debatable to me. I always look at when somebody go first or if somebody goes second. I always look at how you start off. Like if somebody bombing on you and you start off slow, it's kind of hard to give you that round. And I feel like she started a little slow. So for me, I had you winning clear. That's just me though.
I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? I did get at night a lot at night that I got to win. I heard a lot of people say it's debatable. It's battle rap. It's all about preference. You know what I'm saying? Some people probably not gonna like everything that I say or how I do everything. And some people probably not gonna like everything that you heard anybody else say. It's really just about giving the people that paid the ticket a show. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like with our battle though, if it was that 3 round, that it would have been way better because if you go listen to her material, she had some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like she was
She
having some room shakers and stuff too. You know what I'm saying? It just wasn't long enough. They was in. I don't know. It sounded like it was her probably like 3 minutes.
yeah.
I know I did 8.
You said she
You
only
know,
hit 1 out of 3, so I mean that's typical. Like 3 rounds, 3-3. She probably. But I mean, I don't know from a battle rapper standpoint. Like I think I said at the venue. If I don't have my rounds, me personally, I'm not showing up. But I can't speak for everybody else.
I'm never gonna take a battle and
Yeah,
not prepare for it though. Me, you know what
yeah,
I'm saying? Like, if I know I don't want to battle or don't feel like it, I'm just not going to take it.
right,
If I agreed to it, like, made a commitment. It's like a job. You know what I'm saying? You go apply for a job, you get the job, they give you a schedule, you got to go to work.
right,
It's
right,
and that's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? You make a commitment to do this, then you need to honor that commitment. You know what I'm saying? There's like I had to drive 4 hours. You know what I'm
right.
saying? People saying 3.5, but that venue was on the other side of Houston. So
Yeah,
literally, when you got into Houston, you got to drive 45 more miles to go to that venue. So it took me literally 4 hours to get. You know what I'm saying? I'm driving from Dallas to Houston. So
right,
I
right.
literally just got from driving, and my ass and legs is fucking hurting. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? Like, and I had to go right back. You know what I'm
right.
saying? So it was just like, nigga was tired. I ain't never in my life rap till 2 a.m. in the morning, bro. Like,
That's why
that
I
was
was.
different.
That's why I was telling y'all. I kept saying, I don't know if y'all was paying attention, but before the event, I said I want to go early. I know how this shit go, and shit, they let me go early. So I just feel like I don't know when y'all got scheduled to battle, but I knew about this battle probably at least 2 months. So I don't know what.
Right.
Yeah. So for
I've
me,
been
it's
knowing this bad about 2.5 months now. So I
yeah,
think we all knew at the same time. Like, and I mean, I know that she know because it's like, Ice flew you out here.
right,
You know what I'm saying? Like he paid you. You know what I'm saying? That's another reason why I didn't want to like just switch up the 3 rounds because how it goes, like people have a fee for different stuff. Somebody fee is probably like, 500 1 round. You got to pay me a band for 3. Like if Ice paid you, like I ain't saying that's how much you paid, but I'm just saying I'm just using an example. Like if Ice paid her a band for 3 rounds and we only went one, Ice lost some money.
right, right, right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like it's a business standpoint, really, how things can actually be very, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. So to me, I just felt like my performance would have been better if we did a 3 round. But I'm just glad, it's still the outcome and got the dub and it is what it is. Like, but the event was great though. The event was great. Like, so what you think of who was the best battle?
Battler or the battle in entirety?
The battle itself, who had the best battle?
Oh, AU and Dre for me.
Same. That was the best. Definitely.
Yeah, because
Definitely.
I feel like everything else was pretty much clear.
Like
Um,
who?
like far as the battles, like all the other battles was clear to me. Besides that battle,
Right. Yeah, yeah. That
so
battle is very debatable. I do got AU edging it out because he had like two more haymakers than Dre. If Dre would have
crazy.
came out
Yeah,
slinging instead of slow, like you were saying about Nemesis, it probably was closer than that. But it took him probably like like about 10, 15 seconds to like warm it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? He came out with that. AU kind of came out with, very more, a little more aggressive.
in the building, I personally had Dre, but when I watched it back, I had him.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so I,
I was like, I gotta watch it again. It's Battle of the Night. I couldn't pick a winner.
right.
I couldn't pick a winner because during the time, but when I watched the footage, I was like, "Hey, you got it." I mean, when he hit that, I'm the coldest, oldest, and for the oldest, for the lowest. I was like, "Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
he got it, he got it." Then he came back with that Kareem Abdul hit the top Kareem Abdul-Jabbar hook
yeah,
like that, and went to the crowd and talked to the nigga that was talking during his rant. Yeah, AU, yeah, he had that stage performance towards the end is what nailed that edge for me. But that's a great battle. Like I advise everybody to go watch that whole. If you don't drop the VLD, definitely watch it when the link drop.
yeah. No,
So
that
yeah,
I I had Dre in the building. When I watched it back, I had AU. You know what I'm saying? So, is there
yeah.
anybody you seen on the card where you was like, oh, I might gotta get at them one day?
Not on the card, but
Yeah,
like when Bar Heavy podcast was back there and they came and interviewed me. They interviewed me at the battle. A lot of people was like, what you think about battling Beretta Blaze? And I'm just like, yeah, let's get with it. You know what I'm
right.
saying? So I know she a Houston native. You know what I'm saying? I'm Dallas or something, so it definitely be something with Texas. Everybody know about Dallas versus Houston. They have longevity beef, so it'll
Uh-huh.
probably be something really really good for the state of Texas. But on the card, I mean, he didn't battle, but I wouldn't mind battling him, and I would say Lil Tay. Cause that nigga
Yeah,
going off right now. You know what I'm saying? He's going off right now. And I seen him battle Robster in person on Pure Bars. And a lot of people went with Robster, but I think Lil Tay won that battle, in my opinion.
it's funny you said that, right? Because right after I got off stage, Key was like, um, I got somebody for you. You ain't gonna watch
Lil
this.
Tay.
Yeah, he's like, I got. I said, shit, just book it. I don't really do a lot of
Yeah,
talk.
I would definitely watch that one. I can
Yeah,
see that one. You know what
right.
I'm saying? Because he's on fire right now. Kels is, scouted him, or whatever has been scouting him. So he's on fire and, he's going viral right now too. So shout out to Lil Tay for doing his thing. I really think, he's I really like his style. So he didn't get the battle. He told me I had hit him up and asked what happened, why he didn't show up, and he was like, his iPad backed out a week before the battle. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I was looking forward to seeing Lil Tay versus Tyson. I ain't gonna lie, that was one I was looking forward to see.
Yeah,
I
nah,
was trying to see that, and I was trying to see that nigga Rob too. You know what I'm saying? Because he be getting busy. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So it's like
that shit
I was
crazy.
trying to get that.
So who did you have like? Who was your personal favorite battler tonight? Like one individual, like their performance.
That is very hard to say. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't want to say Chef Trez
Yeah,
because that's easy to say. So I'm
yeah,
going to exclude Danny and Chef Trez from
okay,
the options, right? So I'm just going to get the rest of us. If you want me to be honest, I'm gonna say D Bell. The reason
okay,
I'm gonna say D Bell is because D Bell, like, that was the best D Bell ever he's ever done. So it's like I remember D Bell has battled before and I won the battle. And it's like D Bell showed improvement more than anybody that
right,
I know talent wise on that card. Like AU leveled up on a different level, but we kind of expected AU to do that. I
yeah,
honestly didn't expect D Bell to come that way because of his history of always stumbling on not having a clean round or it is coming at you know what I'm saying. So it was just like he was the underdog to me because Deuce Freight is fucking intelligent. He is a very smart ass writer. So it was
Right.
just like them two. I didn't see D Bell winning that, and I'm just being honest. My prediction I wasn't I was going for Deuce, and so he came in and he had like a flawless performance this past weekend, and I'm gonna have to give it to him due to the fact of like you can tell that he worked. You know what I'm saying? How hard? I'm not saying none of us didn't work hard, but his improvement, it was his improvement for me. You went from this and then to being having one of the hardest performances, if not the hardest bar that people kept saying all damn day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to give it a D Bell. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna have to give it a D Bell. Because who had the best performance was Chef Trez,
Right,
but
yeah. That
I'm gonna
nigga.
have to give it to D Bell. Yeah, man, that nigga like Chef watching Chef Trez and Danny. I'm gonna get to Danny them last. Watching
Yeah.
Chef Trez though, like
Yo. She might got a phone call, y'all. Y'all know these people, y'all they'll never put y'all phones on do not disturb.
hey, okay,
You
because I
got a
like to
phone.
learn. I got iPhone.
Nah, I say you got a phone call. It had paused and shit.
I had got text messages. I had exited out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
so Chef Trez, it was the way he rebutted. The way
Right.
I said it was because he was standing there next to Benny like he wasn't listening to shit he was saying.
Yeah, yeah. Facts.
You know what I'm saying? It's like I knew he was paying that much of attention, and then Chef Trez goes and rebuttals, then after that rebuttal, then rebuttal after that rebuttal, then
Yeah,
rebuttal after that rebuttal. I'm like, God damn, this nigga literally does not have to write at all to
yeah,
just, you know what I'm saying, in 3 rounds of that shit. And then he gets AU, hit him with the ball, you know what I'm saying? Like that whole, hey, manager, you think I should, like, bro, like that nigga performance was just so like jaw dropping, you know what I'm saying? Like, however, when I got to Danny Myers though, oh, we can talk about that. We can talk about it.
yeah. Nah, we could
I
get
don't
into it.
want to.
Go ahead. You might as well.
I don't want. I mean, everybody talked about it. Said it. Iceland already did like 2 podcasts and said it. So you know what I'm saying. Like I respect people's opinion, but I'ma always be fucking honest. Like I don't dick ride nobody or nothing. I'm not gonna like, oh, we Texas, we same crew, we son. I'm just gonna go for you. None of that shit. Rob's the only one by default. I'm
Right.
just saying, Rob's the only one by default because out of all the people on this card, starting with y'all battle all the way up to that main event, I look at everybody's performance. No matter it doesn't matter that Roster's battling Danny Myers. I cannot
Right.
sit there and say that Roster had a better performance than D Bell or Roster had a better performance than Dre or AU because he didn't. You know what I'm saying? He won by default because Danny pulled out his phone 3 times.
Yeah,
You
nah.
know, you automatically won the battle before you rapped.
Yeah.
Before you even chance to go, you already won.
You gotta do is
So
get
all you had to do was have a clean round, and that's what you did. He had a few like to me. I only think it was only one bar that stood out with Robster with me, and that was the put yikes in a bubble like a comic book. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? That's the only one that stood out to me because everything else you're battling Danny Myers. Out
Right.
of those one liners like no setup, no nothing. You just rhyming, then line punch, and you say it perfectly in delivery. I'm not impressed with that. There's
Right.
no creativity in the writing because all we remember is yikes in a bubble like a comic book, but there's no wordplay or scheme or no creativity, no double entendres or nothing like that to set that one bar up. It's just that one simple bar. And to me, I wasn't impressed with it. I wasn't. And I felt like Danny was coming at you out the gate. And if he did not come with that energy, we all was on that stage with him. We all saw that. We all felt that. You know what I'm saying? So if he didn't pull out his phone, nobody would be saying Robster won that battle.
Right.
Nobody. You got to be honest about that. Like it all crushed us when he pulled out his phone, man. Like you're
I
like, damn,
damn.
because he was going
Yeah.
in. He said I would, but the H on your hand stand for who? Like, bro, like, dude was Danny was fucking like pow, 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 pow. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just in his ass, bro. And then it's like, damn, he pulled out the phone. Okay, 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 okay. Then he did it again, man. That third time, we was all like, fuck.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. 'Cause I thought he had got it back,
He
but
never
you,
got it back for real. Never got
yeah,
it back for real. So I mean, that's my personal opinion of that battle. Not saying Robster did a bad job, but to go against Danny Myers, the reason that you getting the win or any of that because of that phone situation. If that did not happen, you just got to be honest about the material because I'm not just because you battling Danny Myers, I'm finna not underlook everybody else card on the card material. So
right,
if you're battling Danny Myers and you got a clean round and you had okay material, but your material wasn't better than, you know what I'm saying, Benny's. Benny had better material. You know what I'm saying? Like, or your performance wasn't better than AU's. So there was people on the card who wasn't even battling Danny Myers, whose performance overall was better than Robster's. And that's how I look at things when I'm looking at it like, you have Danny Myers. You know what I'm saying? But the performance wasn't as to me. I felt like if you would have put like you see how AU was wigging like AU versus Danny Myers, that probably would have been a better look show to see or
right,
battle to watch because of the performances. The performance. Like so we look at your performance, look at Rob's performance, and I'm looking like who's had a better performance. I think Domo had a better performance that night.
right,
That's how I look at things. It doesn't matter who you battle. It's how
right.
your performance went. So at the end of the day, like he got a clean round. He had one or two, but it to me it wasn't enough to be like, oh he even if Danny didn't pull out his phone, that was a close match. That was a bad that it wasn't a debatable. It wasn't. That was going to be a clear victory for Danny if he didn't do that.
Yeah,
And I'm just
man.
being real.
Yeah, nah,
I'm
nah.
just being real. Nothing against Robson, no shade and nothing. I just like to be very, very honest because like it's like people like to side with friends and stuff like that. I never said he had a bad performance. I just don't think it was like that great, versus Danny. Like
Right.
I could have seen Danny going against somebody else that night to make it more pop. Like
Yeah,
in my
yeah,
opinion, I wasn't hanging on or taking it back. I didn't hear anything from Robster that made me feel like, oh shit, that nigga, that's an iconic bar. That's some legendary. That's like, it's just the yikes in the bubble. But we heard so many yikes flip. We heard so many bar God. You know what I'm saying? I'm swearing to God. Like we heard so many God flips. It's like that's a lot of things that we've heard before, and I haven't heard flip. It wasn't flipped in a creative way that we haven't heard. So to me, it was a lot of recycled material. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole and I ain't gonna lie, that was one bar I thought was corny as hell. He didn't get no reaction in it. It was like he's like, I fuck with you, Danny, something like that. Then he was like, Motorcycle Club, we hardly friends. I was like, I ain't like that. Not against Danny Myers. You know what I'm saying? And little things like that don't get talked about, but I'm gonna talk about it. You know what I'm saying? It's like I didn't like that against Danny Myers. And you think if he didn't pull out his phone material like that was gonna beat him? It's
right.
like you smoking dick, bro. Stop lying to yourself, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like stop lying to yourself. Niggas be out here just saying any fucking thing. Like just be like honestly, don't be saying on any fucking thing. But yeah, like so that's my personal opinion, But
Yeah,
shout out to Danny Myers. He a real cool dude. You know what I'm saying? He a real cool dude. He did put on a good performance besides the phone shit. But other than that, like everything he was saying, he was just cooking in that energy. And he old as fuck.
yeah,
And I feel like that nigga was sore the next day. Like, you
yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So the did you ever get a hold of the Church in the Wild card that happened in Dallas the next day this past Sunday?
Nah. Yeah, I was asleep, man. I was tired from traveling. Cause a lot of people don't understand. Like when you travel on planes and shit, you gotta be there
Jet lag.
and you gotta be there 3 hours early. So let's say my flight at
Yep.
12, I really gotta be there like 8:30. So that mean I gotta be up at 6:30 type shit. So yeah, I
Trust me,
was
I already know.
up all day, and I was just like, you know what? And then I stayed the whole event, still ain't take no nap. Then me and wifey went to go eat, so it was just a lot going on. So I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and rest the next day.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
understand. I mean, I drove back to Dallas. That right after my battle, like basically the same day, because we battled Sunday morning, 2 in the morning. Hell,
yeah,
so I made it to the event. I ain't gonna lie, I couldn't stay the whole event because it was hot than a bitch in that bitch. Like I brought my girl with me and everything. Like
yeah.
we in that whole like standing in one spot, trying not to sweat and still sweating. Like they had that whole. It was so hot in there. So like but yeah,
Wasn't
shout out to 3 Battle League,
the
the Church
AC?
in the Wild.
Yeah,
They said they had it on, but they had these big ass industrial fans. That wasn't enough. Like, I mean,
yeah,
the venue was like huge. You know what I'm saying? They had a big venue. It was really nice though. I liked it. And
yeah,
you had a packed people in there. You had a few people in there. Like it was a nice sized crowd. So, but mind you, we're all standing though, and we're all kind of
yeah,
like some sardines in that hole. So it wasn't really like, I know they can only do so much, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, there was a lot of complaints about it. Like it was a lot of complaints. Like I was in the back of the crowd. So it was like, as a league owner, you're running a business. And that's how I look at things. You know what I'm saying? Me and my girlfriend, we run a business. You know, everybody know about it. They talk about it. When you run a
yeah.
business, it's not about because you have celebrities on your card. You have to give your ticket payers a good experience.
Right,
And then, so if you're not giving them a good experience, they're gonna say fuck any card you ever fucking make. They don't give a fuck if you brought twerk down here to Dallas. Ain't nobody
right,
finna go to that bitch because they're gonna remember their last experience.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's the experience, so the experience there, like I'm in the back, so you couldn't hear the audio, you couldn't hear some of the rappers. You know what I'm saying? Then so I'm in the back and I hear a lot of people complaining about the ticket prices and it's too hot, you can't hear nothing and it's all that. But other than that part, they did have some decent battles. Have some decent battles. I didn't get to watch the A Ward or Street Hymns, but I did see Loso. I did watch Saga and Hero. You know what I'm saying, Chaos. And so I was able to catch a few, like the first half, and then the other half, I only, heard about what happened. But other than that, in my opinion, some battles shouldn't have been a battle. Like at the end of the day, like there's a lot of females in this bitch too, right? So it's
yeah.
like you can hear them complaining. I'm sitting there from these bitches. Oh, it's hot. Oh, this is. Oh, he's boring. He's lame.
Right,
All of this shit. Like, who's it? This ain't worth $40. All of this shit. So it's like this is kind of what your crowd is saying. You know what I'm saying? Like battle rappers, us, we're gonna sit there. No, we enjoy battle rap. You got people in the building that are not just battle rap fans.
right,
They're there for be entertained or have a good time. And if you're not giving those people a good time, I don't know how successful you can say that it was, because at the end of the day, if I'm hearing half of your crowd talk about something, they not coming back to another event because they don't like how hot it was, there was nothing to drink, can't sit down, couldn't hear it. So it's like, damn, you can bring twerk out here and shit like that. You think these people gonna come back and buy a ticket? Because they gonna be like, yeah, twerk there, but am I gonna hear him? Am I gonna be
right,
able to? Am I gonna sweat to death? I'm gonna go like it's those type of things to me that makes an actual great event, because your crowd enjoyed themselves.
right,
The people who bought your tickets enjoyed themselves. So it's like, even the podcast I hear, they over here scorn about how hot it was. But I mean, it was like, yeah, it was hot, and you could not hear them. You couldn't. It was hard to hear. Like I had to put my ear to the floor just to hear, you know, Loso or something like. So it's like I couldn't even hear. So it was just like understandable. But we get it. But that I'll just talk about that like real quick, brief. You know what I'm saying? Because I know you didn't peep it, but it was with the battles though. If we get to the battles, like I think the first battle was a surprise battle of DC versus Noah. To me, that battle bored me. I understand it, like when people say shit like this pipsqueak, I automatically tuned out. I don't even talk like that. I think that shit is corny. Like I just it was just not, I wasn't feeling that first battle. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like both sides. I wasn't. Like I was not. So I kind of tuned out of that one. Second battle was Benji versus Loso. Um that actually to me was a good battle. All these battles are 3 rounds. Benji, I think what hurt Benji is he stays in the same pocket with his tone, and he don't change it up, go to a different. It's just aggressive, aggressive, and you can tell he's in a metal rock band because it sounds like that the entire time. And even though he has the bars and stuff like that, I feel like staying in that same pocket hurts people. Not trying to stitch it up because nobody likes to hear people repeating themselves or something. Like if I go like this for 5 minutes straight, they're gonna get on your fucking nerves.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to change it up. Like if you sound the same, it's gonna be like we got door. You're going 3 rounds. If you gonna do that in 1 round, that's okay. But if you to do that all 3 rounds, you finna bore the crowd with that energy. You ran out of gas, so now
Right.
your hit's not hitting because you ran out of gas because you're in that same pocket. So I think that's what kind of hurt him to make that battle more debatable because Loso got real personal. You know what I'm saying? And he Christian battle rap. He got real personal. We was able to hear him. We were able to hear both of them actually, but we was able to hear him, and he wasn't in the same pocket. He was in and out. He was, what I'm saying, cadence, flow. It was different things. Good bar. So that battle was actually pretty good. But I feel like this is the reason why Benji lost. The next battle was Hero versus the Saga. I feel like I got to see that A Word versus ATM, but so far to me, in my opinion, that was battle of the night.
Yeah.
I got 2-1 Saga. I think Hero in the beginning, to me, until I ran back and saw the VOD, I had Saga 3-0. But when I saw that first round, I think because I'm from Dallas, so that Oak Cliff bar and all of that shit, Hero had got the first round. Hero got the first round. That second and third is Saga. And the reason I say Saga is because Hero in certain parts, especially on
Yeah.
his third, but his third was too short. But his second and stuff, he ran the same thing I just said out of Benji. Like I tell people all the time, like I don't really like Hero as a person, but I respect him for what he does for battle rap and especially Texas battle rap. And however, him as a battler, I feel like his material, like I know he can write with the best of them. I think what hurts Hero is that the same thing I said about Benji, he stays in the same pocket. I always tell people Hero's a 1 rounder. If you watch any of his battles, he wins and he will demolish you in a 1 round battle. Give him a 3 rounder, though. It's not going to come out like that because he does the same thing. He stays in the same pocket. And if you're not like that in real life, you got to practice to stay in that same pocket and not run out of grass. Because if you know Hero in real life, he laid back, real
Yeah.
chill, deep voice. But when he rap, it's no, no, no. But you're not like that in real life. That means you have to prep yourself for that energy. If you're not going to be in and out and changing your flow and the cadence and stuff so you can get your breath control and then be aggressive sometimes and then not sometimes and but you're aggressive the whole time, you're going to run out of gas. And that's what happened with Hero in my opinion. He ran out of gas second and third round. And
Yeah.
so it's not hitting like that. So when Saga is going, he hit that incredible Mr. Incredible line and all of that, what I'm saying? He doing all of that stuff. He went that second, like he did his research. We know Hero's real name is Zachary Miles. He
Right.
Zachariah, what I'm saying? Miles, he's going all the personal. So it was like a lot of personal on Hero, but it's like same thing I said about Loso. You in and out, you're giving the crowd a story, you're engaging, you're not just staying in the same pocket. Because I feel like as battle rappers, we cannot just write for other battle rappers. You got to write for the people that are not battle rappers, and that comes with the stage performance. So you got to give them something to see and stuff like all that hit. Saying back to back, we can catch all of that. But the rest of that crowd that was in the crowd, that's not just battle rap fans. They're
Right.
not excited as us. They're not engaged as us. You know what I'm saying? They're not like you got to give them that. You know what I'm saying? You got to do something on the stage. They're gonna be like second round. They had niggas running out the fucking venue because Saga was just tearing Hero ass up alive. You know what I'm saying? I heard people coming in talking about some get Hero off the stage, get Hero off the stage. I was like, damn, y'all are mean. He live here, live in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all
Yeah.
are so fucked up, bro. This is battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, but besides that, I feel like Hero's material, his pen is there. I just feel
Right.
like he just have to work on giving more of a stage performance instead of just the pen. And I feel like if he does that, Hero would have been farther than what he is now because he already pretty far. But I feel like he could go further if he learns to do that. If he learns to do that, he will be there. Hero would definitely be there. Um, yeah. So the next battles like I didn't get to see, but I know it was Rax, J Slack, J something like that. ATM versus A Ward. A Ward, I heard that's one of the better battles. That A Ward had freestyle majority of those battles. I heard that. And then the main event, Street Hymns. It was his birthday as well. Shout out to him. He was just on the bar room last night. And happy belated birthday, my G. And I feel like, they had a good event when it came to, the actual footage that's gonna go with the battles.
Right.
Other than that, I feel like the Spin the Block 2 had the best energy though. It was the better card. And now it's not because we were on there. It's because of the from start to finish of the venue, the energy, if the crowd enjoyed themselves, and I'm saying, all in between. They had the podcast, they had three different caterers that Spin the Block 2, you know what I'm saying? So it was just a lot of, you know, like to me, it was just way like stronger, better energy than it was for the Church in the Wild. And I just feel like it's because everybody was in that bitch hot, like sweating. There's no AC. I ain't gonna lie. I think everybody was hot as fuck, mad as fuck. That nigga Young Knight man was so mad that he was hot. he went straight back to Houston. Like,
Yeah.
he left. He fucking left and just went to Houston. I'm like, I said, that's all he gonna talk about how hot it was in there. I was trying not to complain or nothing, you know what I'm saying? I was like, bro, like things happen, like, you know what I'm saying? It's on a Sunday. They can't get no maintenance man out here or nothing. Like, come on, bro. Like,
Yeah. So
I was trying to be positive.
like you said, you feel like Spin the Block 2 was better. What was your personal experience on just Spin the Block 2 overall, as far as the experience? I don't know if you battled in Houston, but as far as just like the professionalism, the food, whatever, the bar, how was your overall experience?
That's why I said I feel like it's a very, very good event because you've had all of that. I didn't eat or anything. I wish I did because if I would have known that we was gonna stay till like 2 a.m., I would have ate. But I didn't want to. I
Yeah.
for real, man. I didn't want to. Get my throat any type of dry or
Right.
anything, so I can make sure I don't choke or anything. But that's why I had to say that because I'm gonna have to. I'm not being biased because I was on the card because I'm from Dallas. I am
Yeah.
a Dallas native, so of course, you know what I'm saying. I'm like 3-0, Dallas. Of course, I'm gonna always show love and support. But overall, I'm gonna have to say Spin the Block because number one, the ticket prices was cheaper.
Right.
You know, number two, it wasn't hot in the bitch in that hoe. You know what I'm saying? They both had the same like timing.
Right.
Like they both had late ass battles. You know what I'm saying? So um Spin the Block had three different type of caterers. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So you had options and you had what I'm saying, that had the edible lady and stuff. Um the bar, the DJ. They even had bar heavy podcasts right there as
Right.
well. And it's like every battle was entertaining. And not every battle on this Church in the Wild card was that entertaining like it was on Spin the Block 2. Every battle was entertaining. From your battle starting off to the surprise battle with Kia and Bella, who was one of the caterers. You know what I'm saying? So in my opinion, overall, the better card was Spin the Block 2 because I mean, not just the battles, the overall experience at the venue was a little bit more like,
Yeah. Not
you
that's
know what
right.
I'm saying, a little bit more tolerable, a little bit more enjoyable.
I personally don't eat people's cooking anymore. I had a bad experience with that, so I didn't get to try anything else. But I did get a drink, some vodka with cranberry.
He said, I got a
I,
drink though. Like,
yeah,
I
you
don't
can't,
drink.
you can't mess that up. So, you know what I'm saying?
Nah,
But
for real, like that's
yeah,
just vodka and cranberry. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I
So they had that. They did good. I'm like real proud of Iceman. Like he was smiling and shit at the end, trying not, trying to act like he too cool. Like he knew he
yeah,
had a successful fucking event. He over here like, yeah, like, come on, bro. Like stop playing, bro. Like, you know
yeah,
what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? You can flex a little bit right now. You can flex
yeah,
a little bit right now. You know what I'm saying? I know he was pissed off about that Danny Myers footage though. As a
yeah.
league owner, I will probably do too. Because I mean, you could try to edit that out. I don't know how he's gonna be able to do that. I don't know. You got to do some magic. because he did it 3 times. I can see like the first time he could probably edit that out,
Yeah, if it was once, everybody bet. Yeah, but three, I don't
but
know.
the 3 times, and it was like he didn't even go long enough. Man, I don't want to do that because Danny's a fucking legend. But it's like he didn't go long enough before he pulled out his phone again. You know what I'm saying? He did like 2 more lines, then phone again, then 2 more lines, then phone.
You know what's crazy? I'm like I'm one of them people where I need to feel loose when I'm battling. So I actually don't even have my phone when I'm battling. I give it to somebody, and I'm just like,
Me
if I
too.
would really forget my shit, I wouldn't. It wouldn't be nowhere to grab from
Yeah,
because
I
it's
couldn't even go get my phone because I smoke cigarettes and shit, so and my keys and shit, so I give it so you don't hear that. You know what I'm saying? They
like,
don't be knocking in each other in my pockets and shit. So you know what I'm saying? Like nothing fall out or nothing. So that I do the same thing. I don't be having my phone or nothing like that on me when battling
yeah,
because I don't want that sound to be
right,
going
right, right.
on like when I'm moving around the stage.
It's
So,
like I always
but
feel like it'd be
I
the
think none of us expected that shit. I ain't gonna lie. I think we all was like, damn, bro. Fuck, bro. Like
it'd
the
be
first time, it was like, okay, okay,
because he
nigga.
the way he the way he did it the first time, it wasn't bad. Like he's such a veteran that he know how to play it off. But like I'm thinking, all right, he see the bar one time, he be good. But then it's like, dang,
I thought he was finna play it off. I thought that was finna come into like a bar though. Like I
yeah.
thought he was like finna make a bar out of that. Like you know,
And
what I'm saying? I was like, oh shit, this a setup.
it was weird to me because it was like, you one of them niggas that know how to freestyle. So I'm like, why not just freestyle?
I think he did though. I think the whole that 21 on your jersey spur of the moment thing was a freestyle.
It was after the fact he had already done fucked up. I just felt like you was
Yeah,
supposed to try to get something like I don't know.
yeah. I felt like he should have freestyled because all the shit in the beginning would have, and if he freestyled, he would have still won because
Yeah,
all the shit that he was saying before the choke was harder than anything that Robster said on his own. It's just like I feel like people are so focused on the 3 times that he opened up his phone that you're not realizing the actual material he's actually saying as well. So if you ignore that part and really try to look at the material versus the performance versus his material performance, it's like yeah, if Danny did not ever put out his battle, I mean out his phone, he would have won the battle.
right.
He would have. That H, that H on your hat like a Hoover, bro.
Yeah,
That shit was
yeah,
Bro, that shit was so fucking bro. Like, bro, he said I couldn't because the H on the head of a Hoover. I'm like, bro, I think fucking Suave almost knocked down the fucking Iceman camera and shit when this nigga said this shit, bro. Like that,
yeah,
like Danny had everybody on the stage.
right,
Like they had to push everybody back to give them space. Like he will hit a bar and he'll hit the bar, and then it's like it looked like he about to get tackled from the,
right.
you know what I'm saying? So it was just like his I don't know. It's just like Danny Meyer is the type of person you got to experience in person because I've watched him so many times that I mean I never felt that way watching him because I'm in person now, but it's a different energy. Like it's this energy that he has. It's like electric or something. Like I don't know. Like it's just like I'm not a starstruck person. You know what I'm saying? So it was like to me he's just a regular nigga, but
Right.
I do respect his iconic status. But he's just a regular nigga battling. So I'm not all on this is the whole shit. This is Danny Myers. And I wasn't on him like that. So I'm looking at him like everybody else. Like okay, what this nigga gonna do? I know we all know what you're capable of doing. I just like if you're gonna do it here in Houston. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So it's just like, but I'm listening to the shit that he say. So my thing is he really did right for him. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? He just didn't come in and be like, "Oh, I'm the bar guy. This is nothing." You know what I'm saying? Quick little bag, and he didn't come in like that. He came in with some shit. You know what I'm saying? And Chef Tread. So shout out to both of them. Like they didn't like take the car like just
Yeah.
whatever. You know what I'm
So do you
saying? Just giving you
consider
whatever.
that card a main event Houston card? Like, cause I wasn't familiar with the area, so I'm like I didn't know what to expect going into the battle.
So what you mean?
Like You know how sometimes people throw events and they just be like, all right, they just put something together. Is that considered a main event type card, like with the people and stuff on the card? Like I didn't
With the
know that.
card, but
Yeah,
with the card itself, I felt at first I wouldn't say that. I would say more like mid. But
yeah,
after watching the event, I would say yes.
well, okay, yeah,
I would say this after the event because I feel like from people that this is my first time seeing. That was my first time seeing you, so it was
right,
like everybody was kind of on the same level. You know what
right,
I'm
right,
saying? If my thing is this is like okay, if somebody has never heard of battle rap before, right, and it's their first time watching battle rap and they watch the Spin the Block 2 entire card, everybody look like professionals.
right, right,
Everybody.
right. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? They can't tell who's a professional or not. You know what I'm
right,
saying on that card. That's why I would have to say that because there was no dull moment. You know what I'm saying? I think the only thing that was kind of disappointing was like me and Nemesis not going through rounds in the whole Danny Myers and the people who didn't show up. Danny
yeah,
Myers putting on his phone. But other than that, it's like everything else, it was not just the battle, but each battler in the battle
right,
was on their shit. Like everyone. So it was just like that was a very good, what I'm saying, showing for Iceman, in my opinion, as a league owner that the roster that you had on this card showed the fuck out. Every last one of them. You know what I'm saying? So just like that's a big win for the league. But I do think it's a main event card. I didn't think it at first, but after
yeah.
Saturday, yeah.
When I before I got to the battle, everybody was saying like, this a big card for Houston. So, me looking at the names, being a league owner, I am familiar with most of the cards. So I'm like, it has potential on paper. So it did wind up
Yeah.
being
That's what I said. The paper is like mid,
right, right,
more mid, probably high mid, but
right,
you know what I'm
right,
saying, mid, but on the card when you look at the names, but when you was in that building, that was a main event. That was a main event card. Like,
right.
and it's crazy because I say that because Searching the Raw, that when you look at that card, that's a main event card.
Right.
But it gave like high mid, in my
Yeah,
opinion, in the at the show. You know what I'm saying? So it didn't give, and like I said, it only because of the experience. Like
right.
if we was spin a block and y'all couldn't hear us, you know what I'm saying? It's hot like a motherfucker. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Ain't nothing to drink, ain't nothing much to eat. You know what I'm saying? Like it, like not too many options and shit like that, and everybody just standing. There was nowhere to sit. Like Spin the Block had lounges and different sections, and you could sit down. They had the playoff game going. You had the bar. There was a lot of extra things to do. In
right,
between time of the battles, like you can go drink, you can go eat, you can go out smoke, you can do this, you can do that, you can go to the podcast room. There was so many options to do to keep you engaged with the event during the intermissions. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like when you tire out people from standing too long, you're gonna lose your crowd anticipation. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? You got to keep them like you got to keep the crowd energetic too, so you can have the oh and you know what I'm saying? It was, and we had it all the way till 2 in the morning. I have to
right.
say that's the main event because at 1 o'clock in the morning, I expected the crowd to be halfway asleep. I ain't gonna lie. Most of us came from out of town,
Yeah.
but we still had there was still fucking like 6 p.m. energy in that hole at 2 a.m. So you
Right.
you 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 know what I'm saying? You gotta sit there and be honest about it. Be like, yeah, that was the part that I think what it'll have to be there. So because I was really excited to see like the Four Horsemen song. They did great. You know what I'm saying? But the energy in Spin the Block 2 was a better energy. And I'm not the only one who said this. You know what I'm saying? There's people that drove from Houston. Like half the people I saw Saturday, I saw Sunday. They
Right.
was in
Right.
that building, then they drove that same 4 hours I did to be in that building. So it's like they're saying kind of the same thing, and they're not even battling. I'm not going to speak no names, so I don't want nobody to think I'm saying anything. But they're not battlers. They're
Right.
just you know, and you can hear them saying, "Man, this energy is off in here. This wasn't like Spin the Block event. This wasn't like the event last night. The
Right.
event last night was a little bit better than this." I'm not just saying these are the words of the people in the crowd. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like, yeah, okay, so yeah, it wasn't just me because I mean, like I said, every battler in every battle on Spin the Block 2. Searching a
Right.
while, I would say probably 2 or 3 battles. Not every battle and not every battler was on that top shit. So that's why I would have to give it to them. But other than that, the Rio still had a good event. I don't take nothing past nobody. It's called, growing pains and shit like that. Like as league owners, I know they're gonna look at a count and be like, okay, we need to make sure this time, this time, this time. You know what I'm saying? Because we
Right.
had people say this, 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 so we want to make a little better experience for them. To me, I just want them to know is they're aware of it, so their next event they can make sure, like, what I'm saying, that they got those bases covered. Because it's not fair to not have people come to your battle rap event over some things you can't control.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They probably can't control the fuck it's how hot it is in there. I'm pretty sure they had no control over it. But that ain't gonna stop people from complaining and bitching though. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it's just like, yeah, but other than that, when is your next battle? Nigga? You
I,
battling Rob Brawl, you battling my brother, right?
I was just about to ask you when I actually battle on June 10th, so I got like 10 more days, and then
Yeah. You,
I
you
battle every 2 weeks, so yeah.
three
I,
rounds?
nah, that's one. Then I'm on Showtime June 17th. Me and Rob Raw not battling until September though.
I know.
Yeah, so
Man, I know. Like, oh my God, I see that one. Rob is my nigga. That is my brother, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Recipe to Mac, bro. Like DOA for life, bro. But that is my brother, nigga. Like, I started when I got out of prison. I got out of prison like 2000, early 2017. So
yeah,
like, in store to keep my mind like, out of that bullshit. That's when I tapped into battle rap. And then, but I tapped in online, like, so when I tapped in, I found out there's an online battling. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never heard of that shit before. That shit was like, let me see what this about. Long story
right,
short, tapped into it a little bit. I met, a lot of dope dudes that I've seen, like who has career has took off to this day. There's a lot of people that I've met and be friends with and cool with online, and that their career is phenomenal right now. You know what I'm saying? So people has elevated it. And Rob Wall is one of those people, you know what I'm saying? That's my brother. We've been tight for years, since 2017. We was engaged battle league, you know what I'm saying, tearing shit up, became squad DOA, you know what I'm saying? And man, then I ended up seeing him on the stage, and man, like this nigga here, like this nigga here, like this nigga Rob just took off with it. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like, yeah, like even I am seven. Shout out to him. We had seven deadly pins or whatever, and another online dude that I met we had an online crew until this day. Like he's the shit with the music. He's doing his thing. He's like behind the scenes with you guys and stuff with the stage. So it's like I'm really proud to see that. I'm really proud to see that people that I started out with and we was just like having a hobby online actually got out there, went outside, and like name is just elevating. That's a lot of people will do it and then they go right back to online because they found out that they ain't there yet, or they're
right,
not
right,
that. Nothing against online, but I feel like online is your stepping stone. It's like training. You know what I'm saying? It's keeping your pen sharp and shit like that. There's nothing wrong with it, but I feel like you don't want to be stuck there. Like, don't just stay there. Online is to help you prep up to get to that next level.
right, right.
Like in my opinion. So I shout out to that though. But I got Rob beating you though.
That's all good. It's all good. It's all good, man. We got a couple more months. Uh, what I was about to say, yeah. So June 10th, we do got Seven is battling Quez the God. I don't know if you're familiar with Quez the God, but
Definitely familiar with Quiz.
that's the main event. That's 10 days
Yeah,
from.
I'm already knowing. I cannot wait to see that shit though. Y'all know y'all gonna. I got you on the $5 live stream too, for real. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna be tuned in for that. Is that 3 rounds?
Nah, everything is one because the venue, it's a lot going on, but everything is
Okay, I
one.
got you. The timing. I'm knowing. I'm an owner too. They be tripping on them venues, time slots and shit. You like
Right, right.
time slots be crazy, bro. Like, bro, that ain't enough. I'm doing a battle rap event. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna need a little bit more hours. I got the money. They like, like, nah, they be tripping. I'm already knowing.
It's gonna be an in and out event type shit because we don't even
It
got
gotta
no.
be.
Yeah, we don't even got a lot of time, honestly. But yeah. So what's next for you?
Man, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I've had a lot of. I was asked to go back to 15 minutes of fame. I was asked to come back to She Go Hard TV. I was on We Go Hard TV, but they
Yeah,
add me to the She Go Hard TV's roster. So I'm trying to figure out like I got a lot of personal shit going on that's preventing me to actually travel for real. But
yeah,
I'm, when I get that figured out, I actually have that. But right now, um, I know I got Pure Bars coming up in July.
yeah.
I was trying to get booked with y'all, but I thought it was gonna be in Mississippi. I was trying to get something, a little bit closer
Right,
to
right, right.
Texas, for me anyway.
Personally, don't think
Until
about Mississippi. That's Quez, so
right,
that.
right, right. I mean, cause I just knew Stat on the stage, and I know he recently, what I'm saying, handed it over, but I didn't know like the whole location that, what I'm saying, how that was going. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't know about the location thing. I just remember it like the stage is Mississippi. You know what I'm
Right, right.
saying? So I didn't know how that was real going. And shout out to Stat. I fuck with Lil Bow, you know what I'm saying? It's some dog. But I fuck with Stat, and I've been trying to get on the stage for like over a year. It's just I don't know why it's never like, you know what it is? I ain't gonna lie. Every time y'all try to give me somebody, like they didn't want to battle.
Yeah.
Like it was hard to find an op for real. Like
You think because they scared or something?
I be thinking so.
Yeah.
I be thinking so. Cause at the end of the day, like I'm a big ass bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm 6'2". I'm 260 pounds. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no skinny bitch. Like my shit jiggle. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a big ass bitch. You know what I'm saying? So and then I rap aggressively. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I mean I heard a nigga tell me this before. The nigga who told me this shit was J Red out of Austin. And you know what I'm saying? Out of Austin, he be on Terminal Battle League. He told me, he's like, most niggas don't want that smoke. Most niggas don't want that smoke. He told me that. He said, most niggas ain't gonna want that smoke because, like, it's not because you a female, it's like you a big ass aggressive female. And don't no nigga wanna look punked on stage. That's what he told me. So nowadays I be feeling like when that shit happened, it's because of what that nigga said right there. Because other than that, like I've been trying to figure out what reasons why people wouldn't want to battle nobody. Because if you getting a good look, like for me, like I have a fan base, the majority of my fan base ain't all battle rap. You know?
Right.
So it's like a person has a fan base, a person has connections, and like just for like say for instance, I'm gonna just use Maria and Carlem out of Grid City. You know what I'm saying? They don't know probably none of the battlers out here in Texas. You know what I'm
Right.
saying, with me, but they know me. And because the fact they know she's so you, they're gonna click on that link. You know what I'm saying? So if this person has a fan base and you're battling that person, 9 times out of 10, you probably gonna gain their fans if you that fire. You know what I'm saying? So why wouldn't you do that? Why wouldn't you battle somebody with some type of fan base to get you more views or get you more looks or connections? That's how I looked at it because I looked at it like, of course I'm a battle nemesis. You know what I'm saying? She's from North Carolina. So all of her fans in North Carolina, when they see this battle, is gonna click on there and know who the fuck I am. That's how you get your worldwide viewers.
I
By
mean,
like,
you said you're a league on the two, and like even when I try to book certain matchups, niggas be like, "No, I'm not battling him." I'm like, "What? So you don't want You don't want competition? Like, I don't get it." And then
uh,
you'll see their name on a flyer somewhere else against backyard battle book bag guy or some shit. And I
and
just
it's
like, bro, like I just try to set
it.
you up the killer, bro.
I feel like there need to be some type of penalty, like
Yeah,
real penalty for these no shows. It's like to me, it's like I be feeling like people sometimes just don't be ready. They just be wanting to be like known, famous. They just want to see their name on a card. They want to see their face on a flyer, right? They
right,
want it. They want some type of popularity until you got to work for it. You know
right,
what I'm saying?
yeah,
It's like niggas don't want to work for that. Like you just want the title, but you don't want to put in the hard work. It's like, and I'm tired of seeing it. Like I see that a lot too. A motherfucker will duck a motherfucker, and like a duck a motherfucker, and you see their name 3 times in 1 month on different cards. Like how you gonna make that? That's in Michigan. That's in there. That's how you gonna do that? I
right,
automatically know. I automatically feel like you're not smart business wise. I don't think you're
right.
a good businessman. Because why would you book yourself 3 times in 1 month in 3 different states? You're not gonna make probably two of those. Automatically, as a league owner, I'm thinking you probably not. And I gotta see it. And if I see it, like, oh, that nigga about his business. The
Right.
9 times out of 10, I don't see that shit though.
Yeah, like
If there's a no show.
I do it. I do it actually a lot, but I got a history of not no showing, so people trust me.
Exactly, because you have a work ethic. You know what I'm saying? Like you're consistent. Like I've never no showed a battle. Only thing I've ever did was cancel a 2-on-2, and that's because something really personal happened in my life. But I called everybody who I was a part of that battle
Yeah.
about it 2 weeks before the battle.
Yeah.
I didn't no show. I said, look, this is going on. I know I'm not gonna be able to make it, but we can reschedule this. Shit, one, it went crazy. I said, fuck the whole thing. We ain't gonna do it ever in life. Fuck it. Fuck it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas just started being bitchy about it. So fuck it. But like other than that, I don't have a no show like history. And those type of people want to get booked over and over because we ain't gotta worry about you not showing up. But like when you see people just I mean, I'm just saying, like, even now, like, okay, I'm gonna say Jalen.
Yeah.
Jalen was on the spin the block 2 card. He didn't come.
Right.
But he was at the event on Sunday. You understand what I'm saying? It'd be
Yeah.
like, nigga, wasn't you supposed to be in Houston last night?
Yeah. Like
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I can see you.
I can see you, bro. You right
Right.
here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and there's no consequence. Niggas be like, they don't give a fuck and be like, yeah, I'll do whatever I want. It's like, so what's the fucking point? I don't understand the point of making a commitment to a battle and not showing to it. I don't understand the point because
Right.
we all have life. This is why the whole point that me, I think it's smart to book battles 3 months in advance because 3 months give you time to write, figure out your transportation and everything.
Yo,
Like 3 months. Like
all that.
people need to be. No, I don't know, man. It's just like I'm just like I'm glad Nemesis showed up because when Ice was telling me because she wasn't at the event yet, and he was like she missed her flight 3 times. Man, I know Ice probably thought I gave him the look of death. He was like, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. That ain't she coming though. I'm about to say, but I'm about to say, why ain't you tell me this shit at first, nigga? I wouldn't have drove all the way. You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't have
Right.
done that. But like you will never know, and so like it's just like you'll just never know that'll happen. So to me, when I'm booking or I'm trying to book or I'm trying to scout, I look at how you are as a businessman first, then I look at your talent. If you are a good businessman, I'm gonna book you probably before a talented nigga that's no shows a lot
Yeah.
because you can develop that. You can develop a person's pen and shit. You can't teach, you know, decency. You can't teach make having a nigga be on time. You can't teach that type of shit. That shit is installed in somebody. You can't teach that. I don't. You can't teach nobody to not no show. Because they do it so much. There's no penalty for it. There's nobody's getting in trouble like about anything, and it's like money down the drain. So it was like even with me, I probably spent so much money like on gas and all kinds of shit, food and all kinds of shit just to make it to Houston to battle, and my op don't show up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like everybody grown, y'all be having like me and y'all be having kids, you be having two, three, four jobs. So you already know you got that going on in your life. So if you I don't feel like that type of shit is not an excuse, man. You've already made this commitment. So you knew in advance that you were battling or something on this day. And you know that you and your bitch probably not getting along. You know that your ass on probation and probably gonna have to go to your probation officer. You know this shit already. And the shit to me is like these type of excuses get on my nerve. Because you knew this shit already. You know your personal life, nigga. You know your ass in trouble on probation and shit. You know your
Right.
ass is on motherfucking child support. So you need to make the right accommodations to work around it if you're gonna go to this battle. And it be shit like that that's like, oh, I had a child support court. You knew that. They been told you when you had that date.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it be like things like that to me. It's like there's no penalty. It's just like straight up bullshit. Straight up bullshit. I didn't know that nigga Rob them was not battling. I really didn't. Like I wanted to
Yeah.
see that too.
Yeah, I wanted to see him too because we got him on one of our cards, so that
I
was a chance.
know,
That was a chance for me to see him live, and maybe I could experience something because
bro.
yeah.
He battled
So
Juice Box
yeah,
recently, nigga,
he was wild.
nigga. That nigga was so. That's why I was excited to see him because I just saw him live battle Juice Box, and Juice Box did his thing. But what happened was Juice Box threw up,
Oh,
vomited.
he didn't tell me that.
Yeah, he threw up. He threw up. You know what I'm saying? It was like right after that nigga Rob's bar, and
It was like mom spaghetti.
like threw up. But the thing is, if you was there, that nigga Juice Box was drinking like 5 different liquors, man. Like
Yeah,
he was just drinking. Like, come on, bro, you can't mix all these motherfucking liquor dark and light. And hell yeah, you finna throw the fuck up. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Then right before you know what I'm saying, right before your battle. So it was just the timing, man, because it was like it's like Juice Box went, and I mean, Rob went. He battling, he going in. He hit this crazy ass haymaker. Boom. Next thing you know, about like 2 seconds later, Juice
Right.
Box just went to take off and start throwing up. It was like the timing was wrong. The throw up
Right.
came like perfect
It,
for that nigga Rob.
yeah, it came
Perfect
out.
for him because as soon as he hit that punch, this nigga went to go fucking throw the fuck up. So the shit was just like, I mean, nigga, it was like, you know what I'm saying? But we knew why, but that footage, I don't know how they're gonna do that footage.
Damn.
I don't know if they're gonna show love to Juice Box or not. I don't know.
Yeah, he ain't tell me that. I'm gonna have to pull up on him about that.
Yeah, I ain't gonna cap because Juice had some. Nah, he had this one God tier bar that was so fucking fire. But Juice was wicked though, and but yeah, he did throw up, and it's really because he was too fucking drunk. It was like come on, man, you're not supposed to be drinking like that. I don't even drink or smoke or nothing right before my battle.
Yeah, nah, I don't even eat that day. I be
Yeah,
snacking.
me either. Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't do because I don't want any like accidentally burping or nothing. Like I don't do none of that. So, but this nigga to be drinking all that shit, and then and you ain't even battle yet. Now I can see after he battled, but it was before your battle. So it's like you ain't battled yet. So that nigga Rob, he hit that fucking haymaker, and that nigga said, ugh. I was like, oh shit. I was like, they gonna keep that? Because if it was my league, I'm gonna keep that shit. That shit finna go viral like a hoe. I make that whole little highlight out that bitch. Like hell yeah, you gonna learn not to fucking be drinking so hard, nigga, in front of a fucking
but
battle, nigga. That's why nigga have bottled water everywhere.
who you got on Pure Battle League?
Queen Domo.
Oh, okay. I
Have
seen
you
her
heard of
on.
her?
She was on She
Queen
Go
of the
Hard.
Ring. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. So that's Queen Domo. It's supposed to be a 3 rounder. It looked like they trying to change it to a one. I'm really sick of this shit. But
yeah,
I just hope this, you know what I'm saying, it go through. That's July 22nd. Pure Bars, Guard Your Grill 2, I believe. I think it's Guard Your Grill 2. I'm sure it's Guard Your Grill 2. But yeah, that's on Kids League in Austin. And I just got a lot of offers that I haven't confirmed yet. I ain't
mm,
gonna lie. Like I said, I got She Go Hard TV. 15 Minutes of Fame wants me to come back. This new league called Bar You to, I don't know if they knew, but this is my first time hearing them called Bar You to Death.
yeah.
I think they're from I don't know, they're somewhere from New York. But the rest of them is more like they all in New York though. I think the only one that's not New York is Pure Bars. But it's just
I'm gonna
like
have
I gotta.
I'm gonna have to come out Pure Bars before the year over with, man. I don't like how she was talking. She was talking too crazy. Like I can't get with people. I actually prefer battling people in their backyard so they could see how good they're not. But that's just me.
Yeah. I mean, you and Lil Tay would
Yeah.
definitely be good. Definitely be good. I just hope Lil Tay will want to take it and not feel like they because she has a ranking system on her league. So I
Yeah.
think Lil Tay is ranked. Is he number one? Number one top. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know if it's him or Robster. I think it's Lil Tay though. It needs to be Lil Tay because I feel like Lil Tay beat Robster in his battle. So
It's a, but I get he could feel that way, but he ain't been on bigger platforms than me. I don't care what he say. But
no, he hasn't.
yeah, I get it. But I get it though.
But I think he fired though. You know what I'm saying? He fired. So, but he just hit that Baghdad card. You know that clip. That shit going viral right now. So Lil Tay is kind of on fire. So that's probably why she's saying
started
that.
on,
But
started on OSBL, so I already done been over there.
yeah,
So and I've been on
you
We
been to
Go Hard.
UBL? Haven't you been on UBL?
Nah, I didn't get the battle before it did all that extra shit.
I don't even know what happened with them. I remember UBL was on they shit. They was taking off. I mean I barely hear from them now. The only time I really kind of hear from them because I fuck with my boy Pope,
Yeah,
Adrian Bless. You know what I'm saying? So that's my dude, but that's the only time I really hear from. But I don't know what happened with UBL. I think UBL had a nice thing going on. They like had what UBL South, you know what I'm saying, had different coasts and stuff. So it's just like, mm, there's a lot of coming and going with the leagues.
right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I don't know, but if it gets set up, I'll battle somebody else. It don't matter. I'm just saying I gotta. I
I
like
mean,
touch.
are you willing to battle July 22nd?
Oh
This
no
supposed
no.
to be a big ass card she got going on. So it's like,
I
I
got
know I'm gonna let you know some names that's on that hoe. Me, like I said, me, Queen Domo.
yeah.
Um, one, guy I'm managing right now will be his first battle, but he's one of my battlers. His name is Brain Sick. He's his white boy. He fired in motherfucker, so it's gonna be his debut. You know what I'm saying? So I can't wait to put my boy out there so y'all can see his talent. And AU Southwest Asian. Um, she got some people. She got some. Yeah, this gonna be a big card. You know.
Got an event July 27th. So
Oh, you have
that's
an
the
event already. Yep.
that's Baby
How
James
do
and
you do both? How do you do both so like fluidly? Like me, I can't sit there and have a fucking event and then have a battle right then and there. Like, look, I need months in between for space because battle rap get draining, man. Like it
I
gets
think
draining.
for me God bless me with a good memory. That's one, and two, once you find your formula, you kind of already like if I go into a battle, I got my universals already. So I just add them name flips in there, and I normally don't rap more than 5 minutes. It's always like 4:20, 4:30. So it's not really, you know.
Nigga,
But
I'm like, how do you do it? Because you have like back to back events though.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Cause in between though, this what you gotta understand. Like when I'm not streaming, I'm practicing. So like soon as I get off of here, I'm not gonna go watch TV. I'm about to go practice my shit. So then everything is a schedule. So let's say I'm gonna interview you at 6 p.m. I know I got until 6 p.m. to go over my shit, and I got till after you get off this motherfucker. So I know
Mm-hmm. You
for me,
time timing.
yeah, for me it's like you just gotta. It's like a job. You just gotta have a schedule. It's like all right, you go on lunch break at this time. You
Right.
know, this is your first 15-minute break, and the way I memorize my material is I remember them in time. So it's like, say for instance, it might take me 200 times to memorize my shit. So in my mind, that's 20 times a day for 10 days type shit. Or I
Right.
do
You numbers.
4 days. Yeah. So
You with the numbers, to keep that memory going.
so
How I
yeah.
want to know how do you feel when you went? Who hit you up? Because I got hit up by both. Like Creole Battle League hit me up first, and then Iceman did, and I didn't realize it was the same card. So I thought I was gonna have two different battles on two
Yeah.
different leagues, but I'll
Yeah.
find out it's a joint card. So Creole hit me up first.
Creole.
Then Iceman hit me up. So I'm just like who hit you up and like I just want to know like who hit you up, bro, and what made you say yeah to battling Jada Prince, even though you have you know what I'm saying, you have your resume and the leagues you
For
blessed.
for one, I've been trying to get on. Like me and Casher been talking about Creole, but every time he books me, people don't. I'm one of them people. You gotta book me months. Okay, so like you could book me, but it can't be on the same day because obviously I can't be in two places at once. But I could battle a week before or a week after. But you know, if you a person where you only throw maybe 3 or 4 events a year, if you're not a consistent person, then obviously I can't battle. So I remember like last year, he kept hitting me up. I'm like, I can't do that date. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm showing him like I'm booked. I'm booked. I can't do it. So then I'm like, bro, tell me like 3 months in advance so I could just clear this day because I already was
Nah,
booked.
for real.
So you like I said, the car was booked 2 months, and it was one of them situations where I just wanted to battle on Creo. Like I ain't even give a
Me
fuck. So
too.
of course he gave me some names, and you know I was just like, fuck it, give me Jay the Prince, whoever the fuck that is.
Yeah, so you were just wanting to be, and that's kind of what happened to me too. Like, I
Yeah,
got hit up by Creo, and I was like, I've always wanted to battle on their platform. I just
right.
love the way their footage come out. I ain't gonna lie, I love the way their footage come out. So it's like, yeah, I can, so he hit me up or whatever, and then I was like, I already fuck with Iceman. Iceman gave me like was one of the main niggas that helped my career to take off. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Right. She probably texting again, y'all. Your shit freezing up. I don't know if it's me or is it you. Yo, I gotta drop her down because I don't know what happened. But yeah, wait till she get back up here because you know sometimes this shit be fucking up. We done talked an hour and 30 on this. You feel me? I punch and talk to a nigga. You feel me? Shout out to everybody that be pulling up, man. We not pop. We not and ain't nothing's possible without the fizzings. Let me check my inbox see if she said something. She didn't say nothing yet. She probably finna tap back in. She probably finna tap back in. Let me text her see what she had. I don't know. I'm gonna give her like 5 minutes. See if her phone died or something. Then we up. It's up and it's up. But yeah, shout out to Ice Man, Cashier Creole. If you fucking with Coliseum and Creole, make some noise. Yeah, so Battle Coliseum. Shout out to them boys, man. Shout out to them boys. Yeah, we lit. We lit. I don't know why my ears is popping. Her phone probably died. But yeah, man, we got a lot out of. You know, shout out to people that pulled up this shit the stage. Y'all make sure y'all get y'all tickets. $5 live stream for Reborn June 10th, man. Make sure y'all pull up. Shout out to the ladies for pulling up today. This shit the stage, man.